Once upon a time, in Cornwall, at Tintagel Castle, Lady Igraine has a new baby.
It's a boy, my lady. How wonderful. Come and see your new little brother, Morgana. We can call him Arthur.
I don't want to look at him.
Who's there? What do you want?
Merlin, the magician, appears.
It is I, Merlin. You must give the boy to me. King Arthur commands it.
Don't take him.
The boy is mine, but don't worry. I will give him to a good family. They can look after him until his time comes.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
When Arthur dies, Arthur will be king, a great king of England. That is all you need to know. Now we must go.
Merlin and the baby disappear.
No! Good. I don't want a brother. I can be powerful too, as powerful as a king.
Merlin gives the baby to one of King Arthur's knights.
Sir Hector, I know that you are kind and loyal. You must look after this baby. His name is Arthur. It is the order of King Arthur.
Sir Hector accepts the order without question.
If the king commands, then I must obey. My wife and I have a new baby called Kay. He and Arthur can grow up together as brothers.
14 years later, King Arthur calls Merlin to his bedside.
I'm dying, old friend. Take my sword. You know what to do with it.
Merlin takes Arthur's sword to a churchyard in London and inserts it into a stone. The person who can pull this sword from the stone is England's true king. Many men come to try their luck and their strength, but nobody can remove the sword. I can't move it. It's impossible.
Stand aside! Let me try!
Sir Hector, Kay, and Arthur come to London for a tournament.
I want to be a famous knight when I'm older.
Don't be silly. You aren't strong or tall enough. Look, sword fighting.
Why don't you try, Kay?
I haven't got my sword. It's at the inn.
I can go and get it.
Arthur crosses the churchyard where the sword in the stone is.
There's a sword. I can take that to Kay. Nobody seems to want it. Then I don't need to go back to the inn.
Look! He's pulling the sword from the stone!
But no man can move the sword, and he's only a boy.
He is Arthur's heir. He is the king!
Suddenly, Merlin appears.
Who are you? And what's happening? Why are they calling me king?
Because it's true, Arthur. I am Merlin the magician, and this is Arthur's sword. You are now King of England.
Why are they kneeling?
Your job is finished, Sir Hector. Thank you for your care of Arthur. Now he must follow his destiny.
Arthur is crowned King of England.
Long live the king! Long live the king!
After the coronation,
Merlin, I don't think that I'm ready to be king. I'm so young. How can I make important decisions?
Don't worry, Arthur. I am here to advise you, and I have special powers. Come with me now. I can give you something that can help you.
Merlin takes Arthur to a mysterious lake.
I don't understand, Merlin. What can there be here for me?
Have patience, Arthur. Just watch and wait.
Suddenly, an arm appears out of the water, holding a sword.
Who or what is that?
That is the Lady of the Lake, Arthur. The sword is for you. Take it.
It's magnificent.
Its name is Excalibur. It has magic powers. Carry it with you at all times. It can give you protection.
Arthur rules England from his court at Camelot. He becomes a wise and fair king.
Thank you for your advice, Your Majesty.
Many years pass. There are no wars, and England becomes a rich country.
Let's drink to King Arthur!
One evening at a feast, Arthur notices a beautiful girl.
Merlin, look at that girl. Who is she?
That's Guinevere, daughter of the King of Camelard. But he mustn't fall in love with her.
Merlin, I must marry Guinevere. I cannot have any other woman except her. That's my final decision.
It's a terrible mistake, Arthur. Believe me, I can see the future. Choose another woman. I don't want to tell you, but I must. This is what I see. Guinevere and your best friend fall in love. They betray you. Your court is destroyed, and England lies in ruins.
I can't listen to this. You're wrong. I don't believe it.
Despite Merlin's warnings, Arthur and Guinevere marry.
Long live the king and queen! Hail Queen Guinevere!
You don't seem very happy, Merlin. Why aren't you celebrating?
Morgana, what are you doing here? You aren't a guest.
So you remember me? Well, this is my brother's wedding after all. But don't worry, nobody here knows me.
After the disappearance of her son, the Lady Igraine wasn't interested in her daughter Morgana.
Mother doesn't love me anymore. But I don't care. I've got my books and my ambitions.
Morgana visits Merlin in his cave and asks him a favour.
Merlin, you are a great magician and so wise. Please teach me some of your skills.
If you wish, Morgana. I don't suppose that it can harm.
But Morgana learns quickly and becomes as powerful as Merlin. Unlike Merlin, however, she uses her powers for evil, not for good.
What do you think of Arthur's bride, Merlin? Like you, I can see the future. I can see the end of Arthur and his kingdom.
Now I am married, I feel that Camelot is complete, but I don't want to show favour to anyone. I want all the knights to be equal.
Come with me.
Merlin takes Arthur to the great hall.
This is the round table. a wedding present from Guinevere's father. Many years ago it was King Arthur's. You can sit around it with your knights. Then no knight can appear superior to the others.
Look, my name's appearing here.
Then that is where you must sit.
Arthur calls his knights together and shows them the table.
Here is your place next to me, brother. You are a true and loyal knight, and a good friend. Welcome, brave Sir Bedivere, my nephew Gawain, and Tristan, Prince of Lyonesse. There are places for you here, too.
A stranger arrives at the court.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Welcome, Lancelot du Lac. How was your journey from France?
Thank you, Your Majesty. It was a good journey. But how do you know who I am?
Your place is here, Lancelot, next to Arthur.
If we are all equal, then why does Lancelot get the best seat to the right of Arthur? Who does he think he is?
My son, Mordred, a knight of the Round Table. What do you think of that, Arthur?
Lancelot is the son of King Ban, a French king. But when his father dies, his mother abandons him.
Poor Lancelot, who can look after him now?
One day, by the lake,
Let me take the child. I can teach him to be a great knight.
Lancelot grows up in the underwater kingdom of the Lady of the Lake.
You must be the bravest and the most honourable knight, and you must always be chivalrous to ladies.
Lancelot becomes a famous hero. He always fights for good and honour.
Our village is safe now. How can we thank you, Sir Lancelot?
And he enjoys the attention of the many ladies who fall in love with him.
Wear my colours in the tournament, Lancelot.
No, wear mine!
When Lancelot arrives at Camelot, he is already well known. It's Lancelot du Lac.
Lancelot, we are pleased and proud that you want to join the Round Table.
Lancelot soon becomes Arthur's most trusted knight.
Lancelot, we must defend a castle in the north from a dragon. You are the only knight for this task. It is very dangerous.
I'm not afraid, Your Majesty. Let me leave immediately.
Take care, Lancelot. Arthur doesn't want to lose his best friend.
Arthur knows Lancelot's reputation as a gentleman.
Lancelot is always courteous to Guinevere. I'm so happy that they like each other.
But Lancelot and Guinevere begin to meet in secret.
Lancelot, I'm pleased to see you, but we mustn't meet like this. It's wrong.
I know it's wrong, but I can't stop. I love you.
And I love you too, but it's impossible. What can we do?
In Arthur's time, Cornwall is a separate country, and there is another legendary country that connects Cornwall to the Scilly Isles, the lost land of Lyonesse. Tristan's father is king of Lyonesse, and his uncle, Mark, is king of Cornwall. One day, his uncle calls him to his castle.
Tristan, I must give you a very important task. I want you to go to Ireland and bring back Isolde, the most beautiful woman in the country. I want to marry her.
Certainly, Uncle.
In Ireland, Isolde's mother and her serving women prepare her things for the journey.
Put this in one of Isolde's bags. It is a love potion. On her wedding night, give it to her and King Mark to drink. They will love each other passionately for the rest of their lives. Yes, my lady?
It's a long journey from Ireland to Cornwall. I'm so tired and thirsty.
This looks like wine. Let's drink it together.
King Mark and Isolde marry.
Oh, Tristan, why can't it be you that I'm marrying?
I know it's wrong, but I can't think of anything but Isolde.
Tristan and Isolde meet in secret whenever they can.
Isolde, this is dangerous, but my love for you is overpowering.
I don't care what happens. I only know that I must see you.
King Mark must know about this.
Tristan, I should kill you, but I can't. You are my nephew. Leave now, and never come back to Cornwall or Lyonesse again.
Tristan becomes a knight of the Round Table. He travels to Brittany in France and gets married.
Hooray!
I should be happy today. Why can't I forget Isolde?
One day, Tristan receives a fatal wound in a battle.
Robert, I know that I'm dying. I must see Isolde before I die. Send her a message from me. Tell her that if she loves me, she must come in a boat with white sails.
Yes, my lord.
He still loves her, but they mustn't be reunited.
There's a boat, isn't there? What colour are the sails?
They're black, Tristan. You're too late. He's dead.
No, it can't be true. I can't live without him.
Isolde immediately dies of grief. She and Tristan are reunited in death. Some years later, 2 empty places still remain at the Round Table.
They say that these places are reserved for the best knights of all.
One day, a peasant boy appears at the court.
Welcome, Percival. Surely he's joking. He's only a boy, and a poor boy too.
And finally, the last knight arrives.
Sir Galahad, the final seat is reserved for the perfect, purest knight. That must be you. The Round Table is complete. Now let's celebrate.
During the banquet, a vision appears.
What is it?
I can't believe it. It's the Holy Grail. Christ's cup from the Last Supper.
Now finally I know why I am king. It is a sign from God. This is the destiny of the Knights of the Round Table. You must search for the Holy Grail.
Where are you going?
Why waste time? We must leave immediately.
He is right. We can celebrate another time. Now you must follow your destiny.
Most of my knights are looking for the Grail, Merlin. Should I go too?
No, Arthur. There is a threat to the Round Table here in Camelot. You need to stay at home.
And you must not go either, Lancelot. Arthur needs you here.
Merlin is very fond of the Lady of the Lake and often visits her.
Good day, my lady.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
And you too, Merlin. Come with me under the water. I want to show you my kingdom.
Under the water.
It's beautiful here. It's so good to be free from the world of mortals.
Come into this cave, Merlin. We can be alone together.
The Lady of the Lake casts a spell.
And now we can be alone together forever.
I can't move. Your magic is stronger than mine.
Where's Merlin? I don't understand. It's nearly a month now.
Why don't you talk to me, Your Majesty? I'm sure I can help you with your problems.
Percival grows up with his mother in Wales. They live a humble life. His father and his brothers are dead. One day he sees some knights in the forest.
What can they be? They must be angels. I must run and tell Mother.
They aren't angels, Percival. They're knights. They fight and kill and they die in battle. Just like your father and your brothers.
I don't care. I want to be one of them.
Galahad also grows up alone with his mother, Princess Elaine.
Galahad, it's time to tell you something important. Your father is Lancelot du Lac, but we aren't married.
Don't worry, Mother. I'm pleased. I want to be a knight of the Round Table, like him.
Goodbye, Mother. It's time to go to Camelot. I'm proud of my father, but I think I can be an even better knight than him. Now that they are knights of the Round Table, Percival and Galahad leave Camelot together to search for the Holy Grail.
Good luck. God go with you.
They search for the Grail for many months, and they have many adventures. One day, 20 knights attack them, but they beat them. Take this in the name of God and King Arthur! They meet many beautiful ladies who try to distract them from their quest. Percival often falls in love, but Galahad has no interest in women. You are very beautiful, my lady, but I am only interested in my duty to God. A year and a day after they leave Camelot, they arrive at the castle of the Fisher King.
Good day, Sir Percival, Sir Galahad. Welcome to my kingdom. They are waiting for you up at the castle.
This is it. The Grail must be here.
What's wrong? Why can't I go in?
I'm sorry. Only your friend is pure enough to see the Grail.
It's wonderful. Now I can see everything, and I can understand everything. I never want to go back to Camelot. I want to stay here forever.
With his knights away on the Grail quest, and Merlin imprisoned by the Lady of the Lake, Arthur begins to depend on Mordred.
Thank you, Mordred. I'm sure that is good advice.
I only want what's best for you, Your Majesty. And here's another piece of advice. Keep an eye on Lancelot and Guinevere.
How dare you! You're talking about my wife and my best friend!
I'm sorry if I offend you, Your Majesty. I mustn't mention it again.
I trust Guinevere, but I remember Merlin's prediction about her. I must find out the truth.
Arthur is visiting the town, my love. We can be alone together all morning.
At last.
So, it's true! You both betray me! And to betray the king is treason! Lancelot, return to France immediately and never come back. But Guinevere, I cannot forgive you. You must die!
Arthur condemns Guinevere to death by burning.
Dear God, I know I'm guilty, but please save me.
This isn't justice. It's too cruel. The king must be mad.
The poor queen. Somebody should help her.
Suddenly, a horseman rides through the crowd.
Lancelot, thank God.
The ropes are cut. Quick, jump on my horse.
Now we can always be together.
No, Guinevere. Our crime is too serious. We must go our separate ways. So Lancelot returns to France alone. And Guinevere joins a convent.
Please help me. I need refuge.
Come in, my lady. We ask no questions here.
This is the end of the Round Table, Mordred. The best knights are gone, and the others are talking of rebellion. And there is illness and famine among the people.
But the biggest danger to Camelot is Sir Lancelot, Your Majesty. He's still free. You should find him and kill him.
You're right, Mordred. My spies know where he is. I shouldn't waste time here. You must be my deputy while I'm away in France. You are the only person that I trust.
While Arthur is away, a visitor appears at Camelot. Mother, what a nice surprise!
Well done, Mordred. You have control of the country. Now you must raise an army. Together we can destroy Arthur and his precious Camelot.
The country is in ruins, and it's Arthur's fault. He isn't fit to be king anymore. I am younger and wiser. Who wants to support me and join my army?
We do! We're hungry and poor, and we need a new king.
Meanwhile, in France...
Lancelot, you cannot escape me. I'm here to punish you.
Your Majesty, an urgent message from England. Mordred is raising an army against you. He wants to be king.
Is there no one I can trust?
You can trust me, Your Majesty. Let me make amends. Let me come back with you to England and fight with you. So Arthur and Lancelot return to England as friends.
People of England, I am Arthur, your true king. I must raise an army against Mordred.
We are ready to fight and die, Your Majesty.
The two armies meet at Camlan. The battle is long and bloody. At the end of the battle, Arthur and Mordred meet face to face.
Mordred, this day, either you or I, or both of us, must die.
Your day is over, old man. Arthur kills Mordred, but he receives a fatal wound.
This is the end for both of us, Mordred.
and the end of my dream of the Round Table.
Deep under the water, Merlin feels Arthur's pain.
Arthur's dying. I know it. I can feel my power returning. Free at last. I must go to him before it's too late. Both of them dead. Is this your victory, Morgana?
Mordred was weak, but his army is still strong.
Merlin commands the sea to cover the land of Lyonesse forever, and drowns Mordred's army.
There can be no winners in this battle.
Sir Bedivere carries Arthur away from the battle.
Sir Bedivere, I'm dying. Take my sword, Excalibur, and throw it into the lake. Anything you ask, Your Majesty. I must do as the king commands, but it is a terrible shame to throw away this beautiful sword. The Lady of the Lake! She really exists!
As Arthur dies, a boat appears from the mist. It carries Merlin and 3 mysterious queens. They place Arthur's body in the boat.
Come with us, old friend. It is time to sleep.
The boat takes Arthur to the Isle of Avalon, where he is still sleeping today. He is ready to wake up again and defend England whenever she needs him.